How's prep going this week for this week?
Good. I think it's refreshing for the guys to kind of move over to Wofford and start game planning and looking at their defense. And when you're in fall camp, you're really preparing for the whole season, so you have a large amount of your playbook that's in. And then now we kind of go back and refine it just to what we're going to run against Wofford, and so we're able to watch them on video. And so I think it's, the guys know they're excited, getting within a week here of the game. So there's a new energy today. I thought there's a really good focus among the guys and good execution.
How's the tempo been? You think you're going to be able to reach your target of 80 plays a game?
Yeah, I think it's something that we put a lot of focus in, and something especially these first two games. It's been hot out here the last 2 weeks, and so that's something that we talked to our guys about is, hey, the hotter it is, the faster we need to go, and really have a chance to wear down the defense and play fast and keep it simple. That's kind of our thoughts here as we start the season.
Has that starting five offensive line been totally strong all the way through? Has anybody come close to kind of training the first line?
Yeah, I think we feel very good with the starting group, and to be honest, I think the best thing is we haven't noticed them. As we've kind of gone through over the last week or so. The guys I think they've got a good chemistry, and I think everybody kind of knows where they are and what their job is, and so we fully expect that first group to be able to go out there and execute. And then what we're excited about is we think we have 5 guys behind them, so we really think we have 10 guys that can go play. And I don't know how many years you'd have to go back, but just of recent, I don't think we felt like going in the season that we had 10 guys that could go in and operate and be able to play. And so we're pleased with the progress of where we've come since the spring, and then where we've come since the first week and a half of spring ball or fall camp.
Now that you've seen the young guys perform at the wide receiver position, looking at your group as a whole, where do you rank this kind of depth versus the wide receiver units you've had in the past?
Well, I think the potential is, we could have really 7 to 8 guys that really could roll and play. I think in the past, obviously, we've had some very talented guys, but I don't know if we've had 7 guys that really could go out there and roll and not really have that big of a drop-off. And so a lot of it's going to depend on, the freshmen, how they do. It's different practice and games, getting out there, and that'll be something we're going to throw them out there and see how they react. But if they come on like we think they will, and Hunter Renfro, if he plays in the game like he's been consistently playing in practice, we feel like we'll have 7 or 8 guys that can roll and play, and that'll just help our depth as the season goes, and also allow us to play fast because we can substitute guys in and really keep the pressure on the defense.
How much more value has it been to have a guy like Brandon Streeter who can focus on the quarterbacks rather than being distracted by a lot of the oversight of the game plan?
All right, it's been great. Brandon, first of all, he's been great in our room with Tony and myself because he's been a coordinator, so he's got experience. So, Tony and I have spent 4 years kind of knee-deep in this offense, and it's good to have a perspective from somebody from the outside where we can kind of bounce things off of, ask him how he did a few things. So he's been really good for our coaches in our room, and then I think he's done an excellent job with the quarterbacks. And we're all on the same page as coaches. We meet together, quarterbacks and receivers spend time meeting together, so we're all talking the same language. And I think that is very key, is the chemistry between the quarterback and the skill guys, to know what guys are going to do in different situations, because obviously the defense, they're not always going to line up and play the exact coverage you think, so you've got to be able to kind of respond to things as they happen. But Brandon's done an excellent job, and I think he's a great fit, and excited about seeing how we do here going through the year.